لا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا وأخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته وعلى الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين
وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله.
The MKA Yorkshire Regional Ijtema was held on March the 11th at Baitul Tawheed Mosque, Huddersfield. As is the tradition of Jamaat Ahmadiyya, the Ijtema began with the recitation of the Holy Quran. This was followed by the Youth Pledge. A brief overview was then given of the day's events to all the attendees. The event was attended by youth from various areas within Yorkshire, including Huddersfield, Sheffield, Doncaster, Rotherham and Spen Valley. The youth members were split into two age groups, over 15s and under 15s. The morning sessions consisted of academic events for the over 15s, which included recitation of the Holy Quran, call to prayer competition and various speeches. Simultaneously, the under 15s were engrossed in the sports events, which included football, tug of war and gladiator challenge. In the afternoon session, the two age groups switched, so that the over 15s could take part in the outdoor activities and the under 15s in the academics.
Guys, you just finished that intense match. Feeling right now?
Just ahead for the final now. We want to win it.
We're happy that we won and we got the 3 points in the bag.
We relieved because we were losing at first and then we took it back 6-2.
What gave you that spirit to make that comeback?
I don't know, we played on concrete, that's why. And then we just went better and we passed a lot and yeah.
It was communication, we were speaking a lot more as we scored, so we won.
And the desire to win, to make us win.
How do you feel about today's Ijtema?
Today's Ijtema was a good experience. I liked how we're playing football. We have different activities going on like bouncy castle and yeah, it was very good. We have lots of activities to do. Can't wait for football because I really like that sport and yeah, it's good Ijtema overall.
What's your favourite part of the Ijtema?
Doing academics, participating in tilawat, nazm, speech and so on. Also football, I like that. And yeah, my favourite part was where we do this all bouncy castle stuff and a set course and stuff like that.
Following afternoon prayers, the local missionary gave a short talk on the importance of prayer.
We always wanted to offer namaz in congregation. And what happened that unfortunately on those days, as we have now as well, that most of us are so busy and so much vigilant of our worldly affairs that offering prayer in congregation becomes the last priority. So promise me, whenever he used to go to offer namaz in mosque, most of the time he couldn't find a person who he could actually offer namaz with. So Promised Messiah Islam, in fact, surprisingly, he hired a man, he gave him, wage And the purpose was so he could offer namaz with him, congregation namaz. And this is another example which promised Messiah that Islam said in his prime age, youth age, the age that we are passing through right now. Finally, promised Messiah that Islam has beautifully mentioned in Malfuzat, and such a beautiful extract from the writings of promised Messiah. He says that he's given this example. He says that we see in the world that little things are sacrificed for bigger things in life. And he says that we see that insects, ants and little insects, they are killed, numerously, uncountably. And then he says that we see that sheep, rams, they are slaughtered, but they are not killed in comparison with insects. Insects are killed more often than sheep. And then he moves on, he says that we see that cows are more valuable. Then cows are slaughtered less than sheep. And then he moves on and then says that we see that camels are more valuable to man. We see that camels are less slaughtered than cows. And then finally he says that mankind, for whom all these things have been created for, is valuable in the sight of Allah. But among the people of among the humans, the most dearer to Allah Ta'ala are the righteous people. And to become righteous, the first step that Allah has told us is prayer. Because that is the question that will be asked from us in the Day of Judgment. And in the Hadith, the Holy Prophet said that if the accountability of prayer is right, then the rest of the questioning will become easier for us.
Each of the attending areas had prepared an exhibition based on the theme of Salat, which is prayer. This is the second pillar of Islam. The competition this year was of a high standard and put the judge in a dilemma. He therefore decided on a joint first prize for Huddersfield North and Spen Valley. This year also each area was given 5 minutes to deliver a presentation on the theme of prayer.
Now we'll start with the Holy Quran. So one of the verses that I picked out for particular importance here is chapter 20, verse 15. It reads, "Verily I am Allah, there is no God besides me, so worship me alone, and observe Salah for my remembrance." Now it's quite simple as part of our day-to-day lives to go about our works, our studies, and think of namaz as a formality that we just become so used to doing and having to do 5 times a day that we forget the actual purpose as to why we're doing it. And this verse really highlights that it's for remembrance of Allah who has.
That's just shedding light on the importance of Fajr namaz and Isha namaz reading in the mosque.
But specifically, it's about distraction. Can I have a show of hands? This is more for the Tfals. If anybody gets distracted during namaz. Yeah, I'll be honest. Yeah, quite a few of us.
Yes, but in general life as well. And we've taken verses of the Quran and we've looked at what Allah Himself has said to us.
Wudu. Wudu is the first part of Salat where one cleans his hands, face and feet by water to prevent the germs from the body. And also the other benefits of Wudu is that it relaxes the nervous system, eases the tension and stress and anxiety. Face washing reduces the impact of oily skin and retards the growth of acne, pimples.
Its basic meaning is bowing, homage, worship, prayer. In its English usage, the reference of the word is almost missionary.
The final session began once again with recitation of the Quran, followed by pledge, and then with a report of the day's events.
Missionaries, President Jamaat, and all the guests and Khudam who have traveled from far for this Ijtema. It's an honor for us again to have you all here in our 7th regional.
छोटी बातों पर शेरों की तरह गुर्राते हो वो छोटी छोटी बातों पर शेरों की तरह गुर्राते हो अदना सा कुसूर अगर देखें
Healthy competition is an integral part of the Ijtema. Therefore, every attendee is encouraged to participate in any event they see fit. The final session concluded with prize distribution, where first, second and third prizes were given out to the winners of each competition. The prizes were given out by our special guest, who travelled several hours to be with us at this event and helped bring the event to a close. Our special guest then gave a final speech on the importance of Salat. I would now like to leave you all with the following message. There is a saying of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, where he was quoted to have said, "Do you think that if there was a river by the door of any one of you, and he bathed in it 5 times each day, would there be any trace of dirt left on him?" They said, "No trace of dirt would be left on him." He said, "That is the likeness of the 5 daily prayers. By means of them, Allah erases sin." May Allah give us the strength to follow in the footsteps of the Holy Prophet Muhammad. May peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe.